Numerical on CST element stiffness matrix. In case 2, I am already discussed my previous lecture. There are two type problem asked in CST element. When deformation of node are given, and in second case deformation of node are unknown. So in this video we'll try to solve second type of numerical, that is deformation are not given and we need to calculate displacement or stiffness, strain and stresses. So according to problem statement, a triangular plate subjected to various load as shown in figure. The modulus of elasticity is 70 into 10 raised to power 3 Newton per mm square. The Poisson's ratio is 0.3 and thickness of plate is 10 mm. Model of the plate with CST element and determine same element stiffness matrix, that is K, nodal displacement and stresses. So we have 3 node 1, 2, 3 and their respective position. So we consider reference node, that is 1 having coordinate 0, 0, then 2 having coordinate 0 and 20, and third node having coordinate 30 and 20. So in print or in this table, just A represent 20 and B represent 30, nothing else. So we can determine Jacobian matrix J, which required for further calculation. So on the basis of x and y coordinate, we can easily calculate value of J, that is x13, y13, x23, y23. So x13 is nothing but x1 minus x3. So we have all respective value of x and y, so we can easily calculate value of Jacobian matrix and its determinant. So here write in terms of A and B, it's a generalized form, so no need to worry, just put respective value of A and B, nothing else. In second step we required B, that is strain displacement matrix. So strain displacement matrix in the form of determinant of Jacobian matrix and value of x and y. So this is relation for B. Just put all value, means y23 is nothing but y2 minus y3. So here write in terms of A and B, you can directly put value of A and B also. So means put value of y2 minus value of y3. So we will get directly matrix in numerical form. No need to write in generalized form A and B, then after that put value. So directly you can put respective value. We'll get B. In previous we calculate J, B. After that just transpose this matrix, means this 3 by 6 matrix converted into 6 by 3 matrix. So we required this B and transpose of B for element stiffness matrix. Then D is nothing but stress strain relation matrix. So it required Young's modulus of elasticity and Poisson's ratio. So both the value given in problem statement. So just put that value and we'll get stress strain relation, that is value of D. So this is generalized form for element stiffness matrix for CST element. So it having T, that is thickness, then A, area of triangular element, B transpose, then D and matrix B. So all these values are calculate, or some values are given in problem. So just put all values, and while solving matrix just check whether the two matrix are multiplicable or not. Okay, so value of number means number of row of first matrix and number of number of column of first matrix and number of row for second matrix should be common for multiplication. So this is basic rule of matrix. So lastly we'll get a value of k having 6 by 6 matrix, because we have 6 degree of freedom for 3 node in CST element. So this is a value of k. Then this is governing equation of FEM, that is k u is equal to f. So we have value of k matrix, then there are 6 degree of freedom, 6 displacement, 3 in x direction represented u and 3 in y direction represented v. Then 3 node having means 2 nodes are fixed, that's why it having reaction in x and y direction. Node 1 and 3 are fixed, so there are 4 reactions, and 50 and 100 Newton force apply on node 3, so we write 50 and 100. So by elimination approach we can easily calculate value of u2 and v2. In my previous video I already discussed about elimination approach. So by application of that rule we can easily calculate u2 and v2, means 6 by 6 matrix converted into 2 by 2 matrix. Okay, because displacement at node 1 and node 3 are 0, so in this case no row 1, 2, 5 and 6 are eliminated, and respective column also are eliminated. Okay, then next, how to calculate reaction. Suppose I want to calculate Rx1, so just take this row of k multiplied with displacement vector is equal to R1. Okay, so similarly we can calculate Ry1, Rx3 and Ry3. I am again repeating. Suppose I want to calculate Rx1, so take row of element stiffness matrix, that is this row 1, and multiply it with column of displacement matrix. If I want to calculate Ry1, so just take row 2 and multiply it with displacement vector. Okay, so in this way we will get 4 equations, and all in terms of u and v. So we have all value of u and v, so we can easily calculate reactions at node 1 and node 3 in x and y direction. Lastly, suppose we want to calculate stresses, so stress is equal to d into epsilon, so epsilon is nothing but b into un, so we have value of d as well, b and un. Just put all value in matrix form. Okay, multiplied it, simplified it, and we'll get last matrix for stress in x direction, in y direction, and third represent shear stress in xy, because we consider it as plane stress problem. Thank you.